The next barrier is the shot diet. There is a natural trade-off in basketball. The more shots a player takes, the harder those shots usually become. And it's not due to tired arms or loss of focus or something like that. It's because the defense begins to adapt. If a player is taking a ton of shots and making them efficiently, teams stop treating him like a normal player. They pick him up earlier, they deny actions, they top lock him, they switch more aggressively, they send two to the ball, they force the offense to go somewhere else. Eventually, that player has two choices: shoot less or take worse or more difficult shots. That's where the shot quality ladder comes in. At the top, you have the easiest threes, wide open catch and shoot looks, lightly contested spot ups, and clean relocation threes. Then you move down into harder territory: pull-ups, contested pull-ups, deep pull-ups, off-balance threes, late clock threes, and shots where the defense knows exactly what's coming. A player trying to break Steph's record can't live at the top of the ladder. There just aren't enough clean catch and shoot three-point looks available for one player across 82 games. Defenses simply won't allow it. Offenses simply can't manufacture that many easy looks for one person. So the record eventually forces a player into the hardest part of the shot profile. The attempt total has to stay high even after the easy shots are gone. And that means making pull-up threes, deep threes, contested shots with defenders attached, making shots from places where even great shooters become inefficient. Steph's 2016 season looks absurd through that lens. He went 12 of 27 from beyond 32 feet. He made more threes from 5 or more feet behind the line than the next 4 league leaders combined. That's the part of the record that a lot of people miss. Steph wasn't simply just making a lot of threes. He was squeezing out extra volume from shots that barely existed for everyone else. Most great shooters can punish defensive mistakes, but Steph created a world where the defense could do a lot right and still give up 3 points. To break the record, a player probably has to do something similar. They have to make shots that appear only after defenses take away all of the normal ones. The obvious argument against all of this is the modern three-point boom. Teams shoot way more threes now. In 2016, the league was still early in the three-point boom. Steph's season helped accelerate it. Teams understood the math, but the full league-wide commitment had not arrived yet. Now, everyone understands it. 3 is worth 50% more than 2. That idea changed shot selection, spacing, roster construction, player skill development, and what kinds of players can stay on the floor. It also changed defense. Teams run shooters off the line. They switch more often. They prioritize perimeter containment. They funnel attempts to weaker shooters. They rotate harder to the corners. They build coverages around taking away clean threes. So yes, the NBA takes more threes, but the NBA is also better at preventing the best ones. That shows up in the league-wide shot values. In 2016, the average 2-point shot was worth about 0.982 points. The average 3-point shot was worth about 1.06. The average 3 had a real edge there. In 2026, the average 2-point attempt was actually worth slightly more than the average 3-point attempt, about 1.10 points per shot versus 1.08. Threes are still central to modern offense. Teams need spacing. The 3-point line still warps the game. But the gap changed. Offenses cut out a lot of the bad 2s. The remaining 2s are more likely to be rim attempts, short-range floaters, post mismatches, and mid-range shots from players who actually should be taking them. Defenses got much more serious about taking away clean threes. So the modern league creates a strange paradox. There are more threes than ever, but not necessarily more easy threes. Everyone wants the shot Steph made famous. Everyone also knows why it has to be stopped. A player chasing 402 now is operating in a league built around the lesson of Steph Curry. The record exists partly from a moment before the league had fully adapted. Now, that adaptation is everywhere.